Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Renaissance Cup 2026. We have for you the final winners bracket match of the weekend. It's Seed 6 R1ght4 versus Seed 11, very deceptively, Nurend. Oh, so this is a warm-up pick apparently? It's going to be opening parentheses, close parentheses, or opening bracket, close bracket if you're from the UK. I don't know where they say parentheses, whatever. It's going to be Citrus title, mapped by Nana. This was in the N4 semifinals poll. I beat Nurend on this by like 1,000 score. We both messed up real bad. We both sucked on this. We both missed. We should have both have seed. I should have assessed. Good times. But yeah, R1ght4 versus Nurend could be an interesting one here. Obviously, you see Nurend here, and you're like, okay, this could be troublesome for R1ght4, simply because he's so good at the game. What Nurend does every single time is he, like, trolls quals to a degree that cannot be an accident, and then upsets in quotes, five people on his way to a very high placing. R1ght4, however, is very good. I think this is the first match up Nurend has where there is a non-zero chance of him losing. I don't think it's very high. All the respect to R1ght4, this guy is good as hell, but this is going to be a tough one. Because Nurend, on any given map that isn't in the hidden pool, could probably just turn around and maximum score it. DT1, DT2, any no mod, any hard rock, free mods with EHR, does not matter. He could FC with Incredible Act just about anything else in this pool. I think hidden is where R1ght4's got to start, but he has been very good on hidden so far this tournament, so he at least has somewhere to start against Nurend. Anyway, this is Nurend's warm-up. It's 2 stars. He uses this as his warm-up for every match. He is a 1-digit player, and his warm-up is... Oh no! He's missed. I'm R1ght 2015, by the way. I think I forgot to introduce myself. Nice to meet you.
Hola.
These guys are not doing very well on this Oni difficulty. I think they're going to struggle in the pool.
No, I think this is a reasonable score. Hello, I am here because I don't know where is.
Yeah, because I was on my own and you were like, bro needs help, and you're right. Oh, it looks like Team Momentum might be about to join any second. Anyway, both players with a C rank. Nurend with 40 misses on this 2.76 star BNet. Yeah, this is the only warm up I've ever seen Nurend select in a match.
He has improved because he used to pick the Kanten, the Futsu.
He's picking the Oni now? He must be good at the game.
Yeah. That's a really big improvement.
Final form Sireed Nurend. He can play Onis now. Sireed, wow, 70%. He's good. I think you can give R1ght4 a real challenge here. Alright, so next is R1ght4's warm up. And this was also sent in the Discord general chat. It's going to be those who are from the Pawns Waddled. Hello, Ting. What's up?
Yo, hello. Sorry about that. I had some stuff to sort out, but I'm here now, so...
It's all good. We're still in the warm-up, so you didn't miss anything significant.
Oh, okay. Wait, what is this map?
Have you played Those Who from the Heavens Came?
Yeah. I'm very aware that there's the song being mashed up here.
Oh, R1ght4 wants to play a 2-star. Again. So Nurend's warm-up was 2 stars, and it looks like R1ght4's client has bugged into him playing it again. We are going to need a panic.
Ender,
Ender, hit the panic button.
Ender, panic button.
Thank you. There we go. Alright. No. You'll do it because you're nice. Anyway. This is the duck song. They're 100 each. Nurend, this is on mega nothing. Anyway, 250 BPM streams. This is a warm-up. This will get the blood flowing. Both players having no trouble on this at all after Nurend missed on...
Wait, this is literally the ranked map.
It's just the ending of the ranked map, yeah.
It's just the ranked map.
It's part of the ending. It's the first half of the ending with all the streams.
Oh, okay.
Right, 4 SS's that he hits 100 on the intro and SS's the streams. Lovely, good
Well,
stuff. Nurend also SS's the streams, but misses right beforehand because he's Nurend and he's like that. What happened to Creepy Duck was he's Polish, so like all good Polish players, he retired in 2020 or 2019. Well, except Bernard. He's good and he still exists.
that's nice to know. But anyway, warm-ups are done now.
Yes, sir. Going into the rules.
Yeah. So, yes, rolling
Right.
phase has always been how it's been. Whoever rolls the highest will have the decision to whether they want to ban or pick first.
Nurend's gonna roll a 6-1. Don't tell Ender.
Oh no, I can already see him spamming it in chat.
R1ght4 rolls 17. Okay, so Nurend gonna win the roll. Chooses between first pick and first ban. Okay, it's pretty funny when the song does that. Alright, Nurend appears to have won the match by winning the roll. I didn't know it was like that, but maybe this means Nurend is a bit more beatable than before if you just have to win the roll. He opts to pick first. R1ght4 will ban first, and Nurend will pick first. After banning second. I feel like R1ght4's got to ban a DT here. Like, no matter how good you are at DT, if you're in this tournament, if you're not a top Japanese player, basically Nurend is better. Or like Peaceful. Nurend is just going to IAC you. It's essentially his part of the pull and nobody can take it from him. I can't take DT1s off this guy unless I get very lucky. And he makes a mistake. Or it's extremely favored to me and like I topped the qual DT, which was sort of DT1 style. He's just that good.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very very annoying for the higher seeds that they have to go against a player like Nurend, who is just he's just not seed 11. Let's be real.
Yeah, I mean he could easily have seeded top 3 by just near maxing everything except the free mod and the hiddens in qualifiers. So R1ght4 says I like the DT1 song, which I mean fair, it's good. And Nurend says, please don't ban it. And R1ght4 says, okay, I won't. And now we are banning the entire pull. The Hard Rock, DT Fremont, Tiebreaker, Hidden pull are all gone. The pull is disappearing as we speak.
Every map is banned, except No Mod 1.
No Mod 1 is... okay. Alright, so has R1ght4 decided or not? Well, looks like we cannot tell just yet.
I'm still playing in the background.
What? Okay, R1ght4 banning Hidden 1.
Really?
What? Okay, I honestly would have expected him to like first pick this into Nurend. Of all people. Okay. That's interesting. Didn't practice it. Okay, fair enough. It's a practice heavy map. But also you're playing against Nurend. And the one thing that people can outsight read him on is probably slow hidden. Oh well. It's gone now. Nurend is going to have a choice of ban, and I don't know what he's going to go for. Maybe Hidden 2. I wouldn't be too surprised. Everything else is just going to be comfy for him. Maybe free mod. Under the pretense that R1ght4 might use DHR. Yep, it's going to be free mod 2 ban. So no anti-mod in the poll. Hidden 1 and free mod 2 gone. Nurend to pick first. So I feel like he's going to go DT, and he's, well, probably going to get a very high score. And Tycho, I'm getting a little paranoid of the bans. Are these real or not? Can't even tell anymore.
Yeah, absolutely.
This fucking song.
I'm a bit surprised. Yeah, like we said, we're a bit surprised with these bans. We'd be expecting R1ght4 to maybe use the hidden picks to its advantage here, but yeah, that doesn't seem to be the case.
Hidden 1 is very practice heavy, so if you hadn't had the time to practice it, it's a fair ban, but I don't think it's a fair ban except Nurend, who is known for going to every match, sight reading every map and every pull, no matter how strong or weak the opponent. Nurend bans free mod 2. I think that one is totally understandable, given HDHR exists, and that is probably Nurend's biggest weakness, really. Even though it's the harder map to mod and the harder map to HDHR. Anyway, DT1 is going to be Nurend's pick. This map is low SV. Oh, can't see anything.
And wrong screen.
There we go.
Okay, thank you.
And Nurend assessing the intro of this might just be a little bit immune to that low SV act difficulty that everyone else has been experiencing except maybe Cookie Tree on this. Still a third of the way map. A third of the way through the map holding the SS. I think I know why you picked this. SS is the 1-3.
Wow.
Well, R1ght4 is doing amazing. He's on 99. But he's against the one guy in the tournament where that could not matter any less. Already 10k score behind because it's just like that. Extreme finger control map. The thing is, finger control is sort of a type of mechanics, so Nurend has an abundance of it. And wow, this is unbelievable.
We'll see how both these players do on the streams.
Yeah, but yeah, like Nurend.
I mean, both players showing
just
big
fine.
strengths. Yeah, both players showing really good accuracies right now. It's just unfortunate that an accuracy like R1ght4's is having to be the worst out of the two here, even though this would still beat out most players. And Nurend's still holding the SS. I mean, there's absolutely nothing that you can do if you're in R1ght4's shoes right now. I mean, this is just a disgusting lobby score.
Miss, though. He's keeping up close enough that there is not a totally zero chance if Nurend messes something up, but Nurend's only just lost the SS. The 1-3 comes in, no 100s at all. Single taps it just to be sure. It's only 248 single tap. A 1-digit has no trouble with that. He's actually about a 100. Okay, 2-100 DT1 is he? Yeah, he is.
Man, that's so unlucky
we can
for Nurend.
see why he picked that first. No, it's not, bro. He got 2 100s on that. I think that's a bite. I think that's a bite fine.
Yeah, but I mean, he'll be out. Do you think he would be a bit upset that he got those 2 100s at the end?
I think he's gonna be like, okay, that's fine. Assessing this map is ridiculous. It's a ridiculous notion. Like
10 100s as well. Let's not let Nurend take away the fact that R1ght4 getting 10 100s. Still really good score from him.
Yeah. I mean, I know he said I'm going to get stomped, but he put up a pretty amazing score. If Nurend wasn't locked in for any reason on this, no, he'd be winning. One miss could have done it there. Okay, the R1ght4 picking in Nurend. Okay. So, this is where we will see if Nurend has practiced. The answer is probably no. He does not practice for matches. Unless he's on a team and the team really wants to practice and really convinces him, you can get him to practice. Solo, he kind of just does whatever. I don't think he really has practice for this.
I mean, we did talk about earlier. We did say earlier about the hidden 1 ban from R1ght4, saying that he didn't have time to practice for hidden 1, but shows to have some time for practice for Ro16, so we'll see how that goes. But anyway, we see the good luck have funds come out in the chat, and yeah, we'll see who come out on top in the gimmick pick of the pool. And R1ght4 showing some very insane tapping speeds.
Yeah, the 3-4 catching neither player out at the start, but that is only the beginning. Alright, here we go. The single tap chain with the triplet. Nurend's practiced. He is not, dude, he is not side reading that. There's no way. He's like at least played this map once. I don't know, man. Actually, if he's actually side reading that is astounding. Like, even just to hit that. This finishes section probably going to be pretty easy for both players, assuming R1ght4 is practice, and Nurend isn't playing on box res. Everything is a finisher, so this is essentially just a Futsu section with some spice for Nurend. He does hit the first 100 of the match, and the second. Alright, there will be a brick, and R1ght4 will see, okay, he can FC this map, but I'm winning. It's on me to win this. And the ominous slow notes, slow barline notes.
But both these players, they are very aware of how close this is right now, and that's got to get the nerves going, especially for R1ght4. Still holding the SS. So he knows he can't afford some big mistakes here, especially in
100. This is only one now between the two. Alright, here's what I would say.
We're about to get to the fast sections. Here we go. Both players hit the first one.
Coming real fast. Nurend with a bit of an accuracy tank, and now it's essentially, if R1ght4 FCs, he wins. If he doesn't, he probably loses, because Nurend can sight read anything, apparently. I low-key do not believe this is true sight read, but
this can't be a sight read.
But maybe it is. This guy is ranked 9 in the world for a reason, right? He's just so goddamn good at the game. But R1ght4, having nothing taken away from him here, gonna force Nurend to earn the shit out of this point if he wants it. 100 so far. Nurend finally finds a miss! It takes an entire gimmick map to get Nurend to miss one goddamn no! He's just like that. And last miss of this here. R1ght4 with 100 coming into the outro. He's got it. He's got a 22k lead. He knows he's won. He just has to close this out.
Don't forget the ending though. Okay, yeah, no, he's got this in the bag.
That's it.
Wow, 100.
That's a point on the board for R1ght4 in stunning fashion. Would not have been too hard to get nervous after that break, thinking, wait, this one digit like knows how to play this map? Oh, I might be in trouble. But does clutch up, gets the point, and now back to Nurend's pick in a 1-1 game. I wouldn't say just yet that we have a game on our hands. This was the learniest map, and Nurend is ostensibly sight reading everything. Once R1ght4 wins something against Nurend that doesn't require practice to FC, then we have a match on our hands. But until then, it's hard to really put anything up against the guy who is ranked 9 in the entire world. DT2 pick. Honestly, this is probably 2-1. It's 255 BPM and long. R1ght4, I think, is going to be very, very good at this, to the point where if Nurend gets like one miss 2 100s, it's dangerous and R1ght4 might be able to sneak it. But if Nurend doesn't make a mistake, I don't think he's losing this to anyone except A40. Except a high rolling A40. This is going to be tough for R1ght4.
This map, yeah, absolutely. This map being OD10 with DT, and it's some very chokeable patterns, so R1ght4 would definitely have to hope for some flaws to go in his favor in order to take this breakpoints. But like we said, it is Nurend's bread and butter, so very unlikely, but
yeah, fast DT. Yeah. Well, if you're high rank, it's what you do for a living in the PP sticks, right? And Nurend is about as high rank as anyone in Europe has ever gotten. So, presumably about as good at DT2s as anyone in Europe has ever gotten, save for maybe Gohiki. Okay, probably Gohiki, but when Gohiki is your competition, very few people are your competition. And R1ght4 are going to try to do something near impossible here in trying to take fast DT off of the #1 player in the West. But he can do it. I believe that there is a possibility. I don't think he can straight up out Nurend, but I believe if there's a mistake involved, a miss or something, then it's possible. R1ght4 with the first 100, and the thing with this is that might decide the map.
Oh my
nobody
God.
else can you say that, but against a guy like this, okay, yeah. Right, with a couple more 100s. And Nurend single tapping this like it is no issue, because 255 for a high rank Bongo player is about as physically difficult as 180 from judging by the amount of Bongo players that can single tap this no issue. Nurend not SSing, he is on 2 100s, but that's 2 to I think 7 for R1ght4. Still in the lead by a good bit.
yeah, absolutely. Still at a very high 99. And this is a 2 100 run, I believe. R1ght4 reaching up to the 99 range now, but we'll have to make way more of a recovery than that. Nurend drops a few more 100s there, so that lead is starting to get a little bit close. But more mistakes from Nurend would definitely have to be essential for R1ght4 to even have a chance of taking this back. But they do trade back some of the 100s back. So, yeah, that makes the chances even more slim now.
Nurend not looking as totally indestructible on this in the first half as I was expecting, but it's not like R1ght4 is in a position to really hard contest this. I think he needs a miss from Nurend here. There is still a significant comfort gap and tons of accuracy.
100s.
Yeah, tons of accuracy being bled by R1ght4 here. Nothing too horrible, but it's like when the opponent is 99.5, you can barely afford anything, let alone anything like that. This is Nurend's pick, so, you know, if he wins it, it's hardly the end of the world for R1ght4, but it's just another point on the way to 5. And I think essentially, if this gets the tiebreaker, I think R1ght4 is in trouble, because I genuinely think Nurend can sight read Hard Rock FC, a map like the tiebreaker this week, without much issue. He is good enough at HR for being week 9.
Oh yeah, I mean, we did see earlier Draco Max getting a 99, not FC, but it's still one hell of a score to sight read with Hard Rock, like so yeah, definitely possible that Nurend could do something like that.
On Dragon Max. Well, I say a skill up version of Max. Max would destroy Nurend at Hidden if they both practiced, but besides that, I don't know, man. And Nurend still FC, so is R1ght4, but Nurend just not really letting him breathe here. This is a beatable score from Nurend. I think if R1ght4 was totally locked in, he could get something like 99.6 and hard contest this, but this was not that run.
Yeah, absolutely. Against a player like Nurend, you have to be pretty close to perfection to beat a score like that.
Yeah, 13
That's 13 100s to 40. Both really respectable scores.
Yeah, no.
But unfortunately,
R1ght4 yet to miss a note in this match.
And saying in chat that he underperformed so hard on that one.
I believe it, yeah. I think R1ght4 could get 99.6 on this. With nerves, it's maybe a bit different, but yeah, 98.7 is definitely low for him on this. He's very good at fast DT.
Yeah, absolutely. Against Nurend and a score like that, there's not really much that you can do in this situation, even if you was to reach your PB somehow. But it is his pick, and that's both of the DT picks gone for Nurend, so it is R1ght4's chance to take back the equalizing point for himself.
Those are the two pretty much free points for Nurend out of the way, but like, look at this, you're picking Nomad 3 into a guy with this much mechanical skill. It's like, this is what you have to do against someone like Nurend. It's so goddamn scary to pick a Nomad 3, a speed pick, into a guy like this, but here we are.
Really bold pick from R1ght4. So we have back-to-back speed picks, so it's definitely a bold pick coming from R1ght4, but this is definitely the Nomad side of the speed, so it's definitely going to be more lenient. Yeah, it's definitely going to be more lenient into the accuracy aspects for both of these players.
More complex, but lower OD. And more complex and also faster, but the OD is like 4 lower. It's a huge difference. It's essentially just a retooled version of the same skill set. DT2 is speed ac, this is speed. Nurend missed. Right on the intro, it's not going to cost him a ton of score, but it is going to cost him a bit, and who knows whether that'll matter in the end. R1ght4 is single tapping this. Oh my goodness, with KBDK. Okay, he's, I think, semi-ultim. Either way, he SS's the intro. Nurend would have an SS if not for the most random of misses right at the start. It's the difficulty of single tapping 270, right? Sometimes your finger just does a thing and you miss.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It definitely takes a lot of control to be consistent with that type of playstyle. Yeah. But Nurend seems to be recovering really well after that early mishap.
0 100s on this.
Yeah.
As clean as you could get without being an FC, but this is where the map begins. The first GI is about to start, and this is where the complexity really picks up. You've got 8-note patterns and the like, as well as, of course, just more density. Here we go. First input comes in. Both players SS it. There would be a lot more where that came from, though. Nobody having any trouble.
And that lead's just staying the same throughout this whole section.
Oh
Both players assessing that chorus. Oh my god.
Alright, this could become an extreme test of Nurse here. Right,
oh
gonna
no!
find a miss. It's still very clean. His ACK isn't even far behind Nurend's, despite Nurend having 0 100s, but the miss being later into the map makes so much difference. He was already at combo cap. There is not a total impossibility of another mistake from Nurend. It's only a 4K score lead. Another break would swing it back, but Nurend does not miss very often, even when he is sight reading.
Now we get to the next chorus.
Nurend
finds a miss. It's a very clean miss, but that's 2 misses for Nurend now. So that lead is going to be so close. It might go back, but now we get into a little bit of a
here we go.
polyrhythmic section. We'll see. Oh, R1ght4 getting a low 100s.
Alright, the second one comes in. 100 from R1ght4. That's fine. He can live with that. I think both players assessing the rest. This is going to be extremely close. I think R1ght4 wins by a teeny sliver. They're going to see the scores! Oh no!
Oh my god. Oh
they
my
know
god.
what the stakes are, and there's 1 KI left. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Nurend on, I think, 0 100s and 2 misses. R1ght4 on a little more than that, but only the 1 break as opposed to 2. 33 points difference coming into the last KI. This is for all the marbles at this point.
Nurend's hit that combo cap now, so that lead will basically just be flickering for the rest of the map. Oh my god, it's going to come down to 100s at the end. Oh my god.
If Nurend does anything worse than R1ght4 in the remainder of this map, he is gonna lose. But all being equal, Nurend is gonna take this by 500 and something points, and he does! Oh my goodness, 546! As close as you could possibly imagine, right down to the wire there. 0 and 2, right? Come on.
Oh wow.
2. That is
0 and 2.
Cleanest 2-break score just about you could possibly imagine, right, with only 1, but 100 away from the win. Can we UR check Nurend? Because that was probably low.
So unfortunate for R1ght4.
Yeah, wow.
Could have had it in the end, but unfortunately every 100 mattered in this situation.
Content player Nurend is going to find 2 breaks to 1 and still get the win against a 99.7. It's a 99.9 2 misplay. That is unreal. That's how he gets his wins. Just about performs better sometimes, but he tends to get these close wins. Wow. I mean, just a teeny bit more messiness on either one of those breaks from Nurend. Like, 100 on either, and it's over. Like, R1ght4 is 2-2 on Nurend right now. And it's going to be a no-mod 2 pick from Nurend. This is the tech map, so this could be another very hard one for R1ght4. That break point might be backbreaking here.
Yeah, but it's definitely less physical compared to No Mod 3, although it is still pretty complex and focuses more on the mechanics side. I do see this one being another really close map. I'm personally surprised Nurend hasn't gone for one of the hard rocks yet.
Don't worry about the ER, just let him play. Yeah, I think R1ght4 has got to start picking mods immediately after this. No Mod 3, okay, he was very good at it, but I still think it was a totally questionable pick against someone like Nurend, no matter how good you are. Unless you're like Kantan07 or something, like one of the absolute best mechanics players in the world, there's always that risk that he SS's the map when you just kind of can't do that. And really, it was the 1-3-1-4 that got right and made all the difference. But we are on from No Mod 3 into No Mod 2. It's going to be Techno Mod, the Swing Techno Mod, BB the original version, not the bootleg that was in TWC. Alright, here we go.
Yeah, number 2 on the way, and R1ght4 on a 1 breakpoint disadvantage here, so definitely will be very crucial for them to take this one.
Yeah, very important point for
I mean,
here.
This technical map, not like the last week's No Mod 2 pick. this is more of a swing genre of a tech map, so yeah, we'll see how both these players adapt to this here. So far, none of these players dropping a 100 yet.
Yeah, plenty of time for that to happen, but both looking so clean. If you just look at the VR bars, they'd be fine with this on like OD 10 right now. Not at SS, but very, very clean indeed. Both SSing until the first KI. The SV up catches nobody. Oh, the first triplet burst in the catch Nurend, but the 100 is treated. And the rhythms here border on polyrhythm. It's very hard to actually figure out exactly what's going on. If you can approximate well enough, you can still get high without having to know every bit of the song. But it is advantage Nurend right now with some 100s coming out from R1ght4.
Yeah, R1ght4's just dropping way more 100s than Nurend so far, who Nurend on a 100 run right now.
Yes, sir. After the first KI, it's 1 to, I think, 5. And it's going to be 6 as R1ght hits one on that long 1-6. Oh,
but
and the
R1ght4
big break from R1ght4. That is probably the point. I don't think Nurend is likely to bomb anywhere in the map that hard to lose a 25k lead. 1-100 right now.
Yeah, unfortunate for R1ght4 getting tripped up by that speed up there. Nurend drops another 100, but more than that's gonna
matter.
Yeah, there's gonna have to be way more than that to bring this back as we get to another chorus here.
A big lockup. We're gonna need something catastrophic for Nurend here for him to lose this point. And I don't think we're likely to see that. This is not a totally invincible play from Nurend here, but against any non-FC, it's just an auto win having accuracy this high.
And R1ght4 dropping even more 100s, and that's just gonna extend Nurend's lead even more. Nurend drops another 100, but big misses are gonna have to happen at this ending for R1ght4 to even have a chance here. But it doesn't look like, with how consistent Nurend's being right now, it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. And Nurend is gonna be at match point.
Yep, that is a
993k. 6 100s.
Yeah, lovely stuff from Nurend. I don't actually think that's tops for the week, which is unusual to be saying for Nurend FC. Usually if he FCs, it's just nobody can beat the score he got. But I'm pretty sure someone has 5 100s. I think Vendel got 5.
Vendel got 5 100s, yeah.
Yeah, you got 9. There are scores that can compete with that, but R1ght4 not happening to achieve one of them, so it's going to be match point times 3 for Nurend before we even have to worry about a tiebreaker. On the verge of making it to quarterfinals here is Seed 11. For some reason. Seed 11 rank 9. Like in the world. It's pretty funny to think about. Yeah, I've never seen such a qualifier's troll job as what he did.
Yeah, it's definitely very questionable when you see a player of Nurend's caliber getting a lower seed than his rank. It's definitely very unorthodox, but at the end of the day, he's here to show that that qualifier campaign was just a fluke. But he has one more point.
Yeah, I think R1ght has to use mods here.
Mechanics are not the play against Nurend. It's really that simple.
It's not been working. The one reading map that we played so far, like proper reading map, DT1 is kind of finger control plus reading, but pure reading, no mod 4. It worked. I mean, it went certainly better than the others. He got 1-100, he got his best score of the match. Nurend got probably his worst. He hit multiple 100s and a miss, which we haven't seen on any other maps so far. I think he's got to go with hidden 2 or like harder or free mod 1 or something, and hope that he can get it. Like, I don't know. This is a very tough situation for R1ght, and he is saying, "Listen, man, I didn't really practice this week." Nurend saying, "I only practiced no mod 4, and he only lost no mod 4." So your Nurend is better than Nurend, maybe. Exposing the weakness of
1 coming out from R1ght4.
He practices. All right. It's gonna be the moddable pick. It's still hard to mod, especially it is still hard with the DHR, but not as much as FM2. I think. Are we gonna see 4 mods in this? I think Nurend might just go HR only, and I think he's gonna get like 2 100s if he does. If he goes HDHR, it's not gonna be quite as clean, but it might still be good. But R1ght4 kind of has no choice but to HDHR this. I don't think trying to beat Nurend in the straight 1 mod battle is a good idea. I don't know, this is a tough situation here for R1ght. No, it is force mod. It is force mod. 100% sure. There is a minimum mod requirement. And it looks like both players were gonna be modding this anyway. What have we got? Have we got the Desperation Hidden Hard Rock coming out from R1ght4?
I'm expecting 4 mods here in this lobby.
Oh,
wait, no.
Okay, it's 2. Alright, so R1ght4 not quite confident enough on this to be sight reading HDHR. You know what, that's totally fair. Nurend, though, gonna be going hard rock. It's only OD 8.4 after HR, so I think there's a legit chance he just turns around and SS's this as long as he can read everything in it comfortably enough. R1ght4 already with 2 100s, and again, there are not many opponents where you can say that might just be the map. That might just be the map. And the match here. Oh,
I mean, considering that this map, you may argue that this map may be a little bongo favored to benefit Nurend here. So
bongo,
yeah, R1ght4 absolutely can't make any big mistakes.
Yeah,
Getting 100, so it's not the end of the world yet, but Nurend will definitely have to drop some of his own for R1ght4 to stand a chance here.
Yeah, I think if R1ght misses, this is just game, unless we see something very rare from Nurend. But alright, here's the hard tack part. The 5-note 1-3. Oh, big accuracy tag from right there. I think at this point he pretty much needs Nurend to full combo this map, and that might not be likely. Nurend's at 3 100s with the HR right now, and it's going to be right instead. This might be it. There is still stuff that I think
there comes a 1-6.
Might miss with the HR. Not that, that's totally chill. It's just a few quads. Nurend at 777 combo. Don't look at the start of his score. But this is it. These could be the closing moments of R1ght4 versus Nurend. Right, I think on a pull like this especially, it kind of favors him with stuff like Nomad 5, but obviously against Nurend, favor to a player is relative. And yeah, Nurend's just been playing really strong today. Right, here we go. Last KI coming in. R1ght4 needs a lockup from Nurend. A single miss is not going to do anywhere near enough. The 1-4 into 1-6 cat spam there is no problem for Nurend. Still holding 4 100s. Alright, last couple streams. Essentially, if Nurend doesn't full miss these, it's over. Bit of an awkward pattern here, but Nurend, no trouble. And that's gonna be it, yeah. Does he hit the last?
Yeah.
He does. 4 100s.
Wow, what a score from Nurend to close things out.
Yeah. Good
4
game, well played.
100s.
That is going to be a seed upset, but skill-wise, I don't think you can really call it an upset. On a poll like this with R1ght4 maximum practicing, I think you'd give it maybe 60-40 to Nurend instead of like 98 to 2 with R1ght4 also not really practicing. But Nurend is going to win in round of 16 from seed 11 and move on to winners quarterfinals. To me, I have to play him next weekend. Isn't that fun? I learn Hidden 2, and I do all that grinding, and I see third, yay! I have to play Nurend in quarterfinals. Yeah, thank you, God. That's lovely. Anyway,
yeah, good luck with that.
R1ght4.
Good luck with that.
R1ght4 moves on to the lower bracket to face the winner of Xyro versus Myth31. Nurend moves on to winners quarterfinals to face me. I am over to Hedge 2015 if you didn't know. You probably know that. Okay. So with that, our upper bracket is entirely set for next week. If we can move to that. Andrew, go to the bracket,
Hey.
Bracket.
Thank you, bro.
Bracket.
Yep.
Okay, there we go.
Zoom out a little? Yeah, there we go. So, the winner's bracket for next week. It's going to be Dragamax versus Ender, that's C2 versus 10. R1ght versus Nurend, that's 3 versus 11. Renchi versus Eloise, that's 4 versus 5. And A40 versus Spanner Dude, which is you, the other caster in here, Tang.
That is me indeed. Yeah, wish me luck.
That's looking like a tough one. Yeah, we're
wish
both
me
gonna
luck,
have tough
guys.
matchups. But yeah, the women's bracket really heating up. I'd almost rather be seed 4 or 5 than 1, 2, 3 right now. It's pretty tough. But then the lower bracket, almost complete. The only matches we have yet to find the outcome of are Xyro versus Nurend fanboy, not Miss 31 anymore. Never versus Deku, I'm not calling him that. And Batu versus Warp. A lot of Norwegians in the lower bracket, damn. Alright, well, that is our bracket for now. We will have it complete later today. Don't know when the showcase is going to be for quarterfinals. But for now, that's us done. When is our next match?
Ethan did announce that. Ethan announced earlier that Map Pool Showcase will be at 19 UTC, so...
Okay, so that is 2 and a bit hours away. We have matches at 17, that's Batu versus Warp, 18, Never versus Deku, and 20 UTC with Xyro versus Nurend fanboy. So we have something going on every hour until 20 UTC. Next thing in 20 minutes. Be there, be square. Thank you guys very much for watching.
Alright, yeah. That will be us signing off. See you next time, guys.